Over here, please!
Oh, there's another thing.
Splendid work. Thank you.
You're welcome. We got a cave here. Hold on. I think it might be related to this guy. Wine merchant.
Heard you calling. Wanted to talk?
I did, for we're neck deep in trouble. Of the spider kind.
Need a maid with a broom, not a witcher.
You fail to understand. These are huge. The size of pigs or dogs. Black and hairy, spewing webs.
Not talking about spiders then. Talking about arachnomorphs.
Same
Call
difference.
them what you will. You must smash the rogues, will you? Those caves would be prime barrel storage were it not for the beasts.
Sorry, I don't do spiders.
Need to think about it. Sorry, got a pretty full plate.
I'm just kidding.
Will you help or not?
I will, but it is spiders.
First things first. Need to talk about my reward.
This would be pretty good.
Not an amount I can afford. Perhaps a modest reduction, eh?
Okay, fine, fine. I empathize with you. Spider problems are the worst. I'll just do 15 more.
Not for now. We find ourselves a hair from agreeing.
If we're really a hair from agreeing, then agree with me already.
I knew we would agree terms.
5 orange difference.
Arachnomorphs don't look much like bunnies, but they sure breed like them. Best nip the problem in the bud. I'll look into it.
Kill it with fire.
That's why you're so great.
It's this cave right here. Now for a reference. These guys are what? Insectoids? Ah, I don't even want to look at this. Axie? Ard? I hate these guys. No. Oh, maybe Northern Wind would be good. Or why don't we just freaking Dragon's Dream all of them? These guys are the devils. Tawny Owl, maybe? And... Insectoid?
I've no time.
Oh, Cat Potion. We wouldn't want to be trapped in here without proper vision. Oh! How is there only one? This is unrealistic. This has got to be a trap. Hey, why didn't that guy attack me? And why was there only one? That's really weird. This guy had mushrooms? Don't they usually come in 20,000s? I don't trust this. Maybe when we go deeper inside here. That guy seems so durable though. We hit it so many times and... Oh my god! Oh, they're so big! Please! Oh, no! No! That one is gigantic. I don't like it. Oh, did that not work? I don't think it did. These guys are the same level as me. Why are they so buff? They're completely tanking everything I'm throwing at them. I should really be getting the big one, right? Because you're the one that makes the babies and all. Oh, these guys weren't nearly as annoying as I remembered them. Because I think the first few times we saw them, they were running all over the place and retreating and doing all sorts of annoying stuff. Oh, is there more? I'm tired. I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. But we gotta, for the money. Ooh. Good thing the caves are a little bit narrow, so they can't really all grip up on me. Look at how beefy they are. Why are they like that? Yeesh. Still want this stuff. Okay, let's get out of here. Everybody wants to turn every single cave into a wine storage. Wine is huge here. And it's not even, it seems like it's not even just a stable industry, but that it's still growing. People are still investing in this.
Any tidings?
All taken care of. Went inside and cleaned up.
Thank the gods. And you too, of course.
Wine trade. Been at it for a while?
Not terribly long, to be candid. I apprenticed to be an alchemist, but proportions were never my strong suit. So I took to trading in wines. More pleasant, I must say. One drinks on the job and no one ever complains.
Makes sense. And the world's always a bit more bearable on a buzz. Was looking to buy something. Maybe sell something too.
Would you like some broken rakes? Oh, you have a lot of stuff. Oh. Do I need to buy all of these? Do I have some already? Red to green, blue to red, all sorts of colors. I'll remember you, for sure. Cool, cool. I don't know which ones I have right now though, and I don't want to buy the duplicates. Do you want some broken rakes though? Or do you want... Oh, what the frick, I don't have this equipped. I gotta put it back on. The map. Can you dismantle things? I don't think so. Well, thank you anyway.
Time I got back on the path. So long.
The trophy must have changed when we were fighting the griffin during the portrait quest. We also picked up a new saddle earlier too. This one is not better or worse than the one I have right now, but for different aesthetics, we can try it out. We don't want to sell this one though because it's my personal Ravix of Fourhorn saddle. Okay. Alrighty. Well, well, well. There is a... Is that a town? There is a notice board. Seems like that would be a nice place for us to visit. Yeah, and there's Gwent here too. Okay, let's head over. Roach?
I'm going to save with my hands. What's your
Well,
stone?
it's hard on the nerves, eh? It's why you're so great.
I don't know if you're empathizing with me or are you trying to throw me some shade. Let's go, Roach. It's dark here. Look at that moon. Let me see your new saddle. Oh, this one's very metally looking. It's so dark here. For all the glories Beauclair Palace and its surroundings have and are, these towns around the place are... Wait. I'm looking at the Regis quest. Hold on. Actually trying to go behind me. I was trying to say though, these roads aren't very well lit. All the glory just lies in the main capital city. But everywhere else? Because I feel like if you're a truly prosperous place, maybe you would have some lamps on the main roads and stuff, but not really. Not at all. Maybe we'll see what this town is like. Castel Ravello Vineyard. Whoa!
Faster.
What are you guys doing here? Celebrations?
Even a horse drops if you ride it at a constant gallop.
You guys dance very uniquely here. Wine celebrations? What's going on?
Hussie's got a waist thin as a rod, but her bum could fit a pack of hounds.
Wow, some of these people have got some moves. Why don't you go join them?
Aye.
Where is your notice board?
Best cure for the beast. A witcher.
Yes, I will be catching him. Soon. TM. Oh, here we go. Castel Ravello Vineyard. Connoisseurs claim the best wines of Wintner or Alba do not hold a candle to even the most mediocre labels from the San Rotor Valley. Among the countless larger and smaller local vineyards found here, Castel Ravello is the most renowned, and for good reason. From its slopes come Pomino, Fiorano, Ervelus, and Est, the wine realm's uncontested kings. Oh, we've definitely seen some of these names before already. I wonder if this place is state-owned or private then, if it's so famous. And then there is the posters again. Starling. Half-breed, Four Fingers.
The Butcher of Bluffican called to be the savior of Toussaint. Interesting.
You talking about me?
Greetings.
Oh. Are you proposing?
Leave me in peace, Witcher. They say a great deal about you, Witcher, and whisper even more.
He looks like he's paying attention to the women, but every single word that comes out of his mouth is about me. This place looks pretty fancy. It's a vineyard, but they've got their own notice board. Ladies, keep an eye on your men. Consider yourselves warned. At the top of Lynx Crag dwells a witch who muddles with menfolk's minds. I don't know what sorcery the trollop uses, but ever since my husband visited her, he's changed beyond recognition. Beware of the Witch of Lynx Crag. A concerned wife. Organizing an expedition. Anyone who desires glory and fame is invited to join me at the Grand Place on the 17th of the current month. I plan to set out in good company and in search of adventure. We are sure to encounter many damsels in distress and have ample opportunity to help the oppressed. Tyrmand de Briard. Storyteller. I tell fairy tales. For a modest fee, I'll visit your home and tell a story about anything you request. I know how to amuse children, but I can also spin yarns to entertain adults. Invite me and you shall see listening to a good story can make your life's hardships easier to bear. Arcadius. Unexpectedly, storytelling is, it's not a skill everybody has. Vermentino wine. Easy drinking, anytime. Have a taste for vine vintages, but cannot afford to lose your clarity of mind? Try wine from the Vermentino vineyard. You can down a whole cask and suffer no hangover in the next morning. The secret? The high percentage. In fact, it's nearly 100% of water in our wines. Drink Vermentino and join us in our efforts to promote sobriety among the citizens of Toussaint. That's a really nice way to put it, but isn't it just water then? So you're kind of scamming people? Need an herbalist. I can cure the sick and uplift the downhearted. Is it love you seek? I can help you find it. Or do you need love buried? That can be arranged. Your heart's captor tormenting you? Your heart can be changed. Trouble with neighbors, with enemies, their prosperity eating you up inside? I'll plague them with bad breath, warts, itches, numbness, whatever you desire. All for a reasonable price. The herbalist of Castel Ravello. Kind of like a petty witch. Needed, master magicker. I need a hard-hidden-eyed man who won't spill his sphincter at the sight of sorcery and can give a witch a good fecking hiding if it comes to it. You'll find me chopping wood near Fox Hollow. My name's Jacob, and chopping wood's all I do. All you poop for brains feckers who think you're jesters, I'm warning you, jesting's over. That sounds like they're probably looking for me. A Knight's Tales. Was that the only one? Okay. A Knight's Tales. Level 40. Is it anywhere around here? Right over here. So this one might be one that we want to do. Wine Wars is right there. We should do that one too. That one's starting to get really, really low level for us. We'll see, we'll see. Do we want to talk to this person for Gwent? They are all the way over here. Should I try using the Skellige deck this time? I do feel like I should get some practice in, huh? Herb store. It's a little bit late at night right now, so there's no one walking around. We don't really know how populated this whole place is.
The aroma. Lovely.
Oh, you're the Petty Herbalist.
Welcome, wanderer. In need of herbs, perhaps? Wort for a sore stomach, or...
Prefer willow bark or iris root for stomach aches. Wort can cause dizziness, nausea.
Forgive me. It's just that you do not have the look of one familiar with herbs.
What looks that? And looks deceive anyway. Me, I'm not out for common weeds that grow in any meadow. Need rare ingredients. Can you help me out, or should I move on?
You must judge for yourself.
Meant no offense.
And I took none. I should be the one to apologize for judging by appearance alone. Tell me, your knowledge, how did you gain it? From an herbalist living nearby?
No, from somewhere a long way off. Kaer Morhen, northern Kedwin.
Gods! That's the continent's other end. What are you doing in Toussaint?
Same thing I do anywhere. Killing monsters.
Has she realized I'm a witcher? I do have a pretty distinct outfit, plus a medallion. I didn't know Kaer Morhen was considered to be part of Kedwin, though. That's news to me.
Right. Show me what you got.
I don't think I need anything from you. You have Arenaria, but I don't think we need any right now anyway, right? Or do we? If I look in the Alchemy tab, did I pin something before? Well, I don't think so, because there wasn't anything special in the shop here. Even the screen is starting to get a little bit laggy because I have too much crap. Oh my goodness. I can make my own dyes? Oh, that's cool. That's what the dye solution is for. I see, I see. Or I could just buy them. It's not really that big of a deal. Oh, I can make the superior beast oil. Because you have bison grass. Yes. Wonderful. Now we got all that dealt with. Can we make these other ones too? Rebus. Rebus and Vermilion. Rebus, Vermilion. Rebus. Vermilion. Yes, yes. It's all coming together. Oh, but now I'm missing white gull. Make a few more just in case. I can also make a superior devil's puffball. Cool. Oh, now I'm missing something for black blood. Because at the end of the day, I'm basically missing the same sort of stuff. So whenever I make one thing, a lot of different things start becoming available. Okay. Now we have all the potions. Awesome. What about Superior Samum? I'm missing Aether for that. Aether. This one I can still do, yes. Again, just need another white gull here. Oh, I need to make the Aether first. Wonderful. Wonderful. These decoctions depend on mutagens. We might not be able to get them, but I guess it's not that big of a deal anyway. Cool. A game of Gwent, please?
Wouldn't happen to play Gwent, would you?
They all nod.
The aroma. Lovely.
Do I still have to adjust my Skellige deck? I have 27 cards right now, and I think I got one more card from somebody earlier, right? But I don't even remember the name of it. Oh no, we got this one. Drag Bondu, that's right. It's basically a bard. Well, sure, why not, I guess. If I look over here, I got Decoy, Commander's Horn, Scorch, Geralt, Ciri, Yennefer, Triss, Dragon, Olgierd, Gondor, Avalok, Hjalmar, Ermion, 10-8, Clan Ancrate Warrior with Tight Bond, War Longship with Tight Bond, Berserker with a special transformation skill, Light Longship with Muster. Yeah, we could give this a go. It's not the best, but we're never gonna improve unless we try. My opponent is using the Nilfgaardian Empire deck. Okay, I got this Elf, Gondor, Clown on Crate. Oh god, this is lovely. Tight Bond, all three of them right here. War Longship, Yennefer, Geralt, Ciri. Hey, this hand is actually... I feel like I might be completely okay with it. Why not? No redraws at all. Cavalry Rider with Tight Bond. Okay, so what was my leader card again? Shuffles all cards from each player's graveyard back into their decks. At the moment, I'm not sure what this is good for yet, so let's just keep playing. Let's start off with Gondor Odim. The only way this hand could have been any better is if we had the faced Gondor Odim, the one that's a 2. And I guess this is all a benefit of having a small deck, because you end up getting the cards that you want easier. Oh, there's Gondor Odim. Okay. This guy we can get back with a medic later on. We have Ermion here, but we don't have a Berserker. Oh, hold on. So, for this round, after this round ends, these Gondor Odims are gonna go in the graveyard, right? And then I can use the leader card to bring them back into my deck, and then I can use this guy to bring them all back again, right? That's how that works? Okay, we can try that. Before that, what can we use? Right now we're 12 against 19. Do we want to keep going? Maybe a little bit more? With... Yeah, especially because I can use this Gondor Odim later on. I'll use maybe a War Longship. I don't have any Commander's Horn though. That's the one downside of my hand right now. What's your leader card, by the way? Look at 3 random cards from your opponent's hand. Okay, do you really act according to what you see? I don't know. 43, 22. Oh! Okay. I am fine with that. So now what I would want to do is, before I do the shuffle, I would use Yennefer to bring back the spy. So I can get 2 cards. Olgierd and the other longship. Oh, if only we had it beforehand. But that's okay. Because now what I can do is, if I activate this leader card, I can bring everything back into the deck. Oh, but hero cards aren't affected, so this guy stays here. Okay, he saw my cards. I really only have to win 1 more round. If I do this now... Oh, lovely! Whoa, then this leader card works really well with Gondor Odim then. I think we might have this one in the bag already, to be honest. Yeah? They've got 6 cards, I've got 8. Well... I wish we had a Berserker or something, but we don't. I could try to exhaust him this time, or... do I want to let him win this round, just to exhaust some cards? We could do that. 27, 25. Let's pass. Make him waste 1 more card. Yeah? Okay. Fine with me. Now I have 7 cards. You have 4. Unless if you have spies, which I'm hoping you don't. Whoa! What's my Skellige ability? I forgot. What just happened? Well, I don't know what happened, but I'm glad it did. Okay. Siri. Commander's Horn. Geralt. Oh, this is a good sign. Our first time using the Skellige deck. Looks like it's gonna be a sweeping victory. Oh no! Uh-oh! Uh-oh! There is a weather card, but we're okay anyway. Because we're already at 39 to 8. Now the one thing that could have made this battle even better was having a Berserker. But we don't have one right now, so that's a bit unfortunate. This was a bit of a misplay because I should have put Olgierd here. So that he wouldn't be affected by the weather. But we won! We won! Thank you! Clan Brokvar Archer. Now out of curiosity, what was the ability for Skellige? 2 random cards from the graveyard are placed on the battlefield at the start of the 3rd round. Oh, wow. Right, I remember thinking it kind of went against the leader ability. But it happens at the 3rd round, so as long as we have cards by the beginning of the 3rd round, we can still use it. Cool, cool. We got a new deck we can use now. Between Worlds. In a plane, not unlike our own, there once lived a ruler named Asgaric. When he was an old man, he fell ill. He felt that he would soon die, so he summoned an evil spirit, Marbus, and made a deal with him. Asgaric would live until his son came of age and ascended to the throne. 10 years passed, Asgaric died, and next to his body, Marbus appeared and turned to the heir of the throne. "Your father promised me something, now you must pay his debt." "And what did my father receive from you in return?" asked the heir. "And what do I owe?" "Your life," said Marbus, and cut the heir's throat with his claw. The boy had not yet died when Marbus opened the gate to another plane. Out of it came a mercenary army, with the evil spirit, Berith, marching at its head. Marbus sat on Asgaric's throne. Ill times had come to the land. The people rebelled against the demon's rule. Marbus sent Berith and his army after them. Berith slaughtered all the rebels. His armor glistened with blood. People began to call Berith the Crimson Sovereign. Marbus's appetite was not sated, so he sent the Crimson Sovereign to conquer neighboring countries. And so it went on. For hundreds of years, the Sovereign continued his march, losing soldiers as he went, but Marbus was never sated. Finally, there came a time when the people of all of the continents were united under Marbus's rule, and the Crimson Sovereign was left alone, without an army. He knelt before Marbus and said, "You hired me, and I have carried out my task. You promised me a weapon from which no shield can provide protection." "You shall receive it," Marbus said, flashing his teeth. He reached into his garment and drew out a vial filled with plague bile. He flung it at the Crimson Sovereign, yet the Sovereign knew Marbus well enough to expect treachery. He opened the passage to another world and fled before the vial full of plague could hit the floor. Yet ill luck would have it that while he was fleeing, a gale came flying out of his open portal. It opened the window to Marbus's throne room and spread the plague bile out over the entire world. Ever since, Marbus has dwelled in a tower standing above a continent of dead bodies and beasts transformed by the plague, and Berith, still calling himself the Crimson Sovereign, wanders from world to world as a mercenary, searching for vengeance. Ooh, whoa, what a spooky little story. This Marbus kinda sounds like a devil too. Making contracts with people. And it's all about the wording again too, huh? Because the father asked to live until his son came of age and ascended the throne. So the moment the son ascended the throne, he died. Why did he kill the heir though? There wasn't really a reason, right? He just wanted to steal the kingdom, I guess? But even killing the guy who helped him get his kingdom, the Crimson Sovereign, that's a lot of betrayal. This guy's not a nice guy.
The aroma. Lovely.
A book with no words. Do we want to meditate until morning just to see what the town is like?
Not good.
There are the people. It's a working town. Not really many noblemen here. A lot of workers. Peacock feather. Think I've seen enough peacocks for a lifetime. Nothing too much here? Okay.
That will be the end of me. I've lost the game.
Do you want to play Gwent? A lot of houses in Toussaint seem to have really brightly colored walls, huh? They have a lot of dyes. For such an esteemed vineyard, you would expect a little bit more, but it's not really... Yeah, it doesn't really seem to be front-facing. It's more of a production factory.
Works hard on the nerves, eh? It's why you're so grey. Hey, mate.
Oh, thumbs today.
Yeah, the noblemen are around here, but everywhere else it's just workers. What about the main building here? Can I go in? I'm not allowed. Okay. Alright. Fine. Private property. They're not welcoming me here. Fine, fine, fine. Now I do want to go over here since it's so close, but more importantly, I do want to get this one first because it's getting lower and lower level. This one is about a auction. The clerk was seeking all manner of vagabonds, knights errant, and mercenaries. The posting did not seem to be an offer of Witcher's work. Even so, Geralt decided to learn more about this mystery job. Well, an auction sounds fun. Why don't we get going? Let's go here, here, and then back down here, maybe? Does that sound good? Let's go.
My stomach growls like an angry wolf.
You'll frighten me, kiddies.
Are they mistreating their workers here? My stomach growls like an angry wolf, says that lady.
Drink! Give me a drink!
You know what we've had a distinct lack of in Toussaint? Pamparam, pamparam.
Mamet, my friend, it's common knowledge Pompino Nero yields the best sweet red.
Pompino? You yourself are Pompinoed, if you think that's true. Our Camina is the sweetest grape in Beauclair, as anyone can tell you.
I do not listen to anyone but to my sommeliers, and they are unanimous on the matter. So, if I am to buy your wine, I shall need a hearty discount.
5% on a barrel. I suppose you can have that, but that's final.
Oh my god, these guys are like wine nerds. The height of wine nerddom. I really want to make my own wine. Oh! Stop it, I don't want to hear you anymore.
Damn, something's seriously wrong here.
Oh? Really? Barghest. Barghest. That does seem to be more wrong than usual. Barghists in the morning. In the daytime. I thought that wasn't possible, according to The Witcher 1. Do I hear a cuckoo bird in the distance? This guy had a lot of herbs. Castel Carnarvon. Hey, how come some places use different names for months, but sometimes it's the same as ours? Unsure where to start a dig? Ask the nearest old washwoman, or old men whittling by the road. They know everything. Yes, I know. It takes a great deal of patience, and you have to separate the wheat from the chaff, but it's the best way to learn about local legends. That's how we came to find Fox Hollow, where they say the soil sprouts clay pots. 28. We dug up part of a vineyard on the outskirts of Fox Hollow, but what we found there, those were not pots. Those were elven funeral urns. It seems the village is built atop an ancient Enshe necropolis. That cemetery dates, by my reckoning, to the time before the first landing, so the graves might be full of valuables. The ancient elves buried their dead along with great wealth. We've already dug up a few choice baubles, but I'm sure if we look deeper, we will find much more. 12th of August. Today, we started a new dig in a new location. Matthias spied a beautifully ornamented cameo in the ground, and when he tried to grab it, he discovered it was clenched in the hands of a skeleton. Anselm started to mock him, but quickly lost all desire to laugh. The valley was full of elven skeletons, men, women, even children. The bodies were all mixed, with the limbs lopped off, many heads missing, and children with crushed rib cages. What happened here? 14th. Another sleepless night. Blood, cries, wails. I awake, drenched in sweat. Then I doze off for a moment, and the same happens again. I told my fellows to dig a deep hole. We'll throw the cursed cameo inside. It belongs in the ground with the rest of the dead. 16th. Matthias disappeared during the night. No one saw him leave camp. His things are all in place. Anselm says we should follow his example and flee while we still live. But I cannot leave it like this. This valley is full of bones. Anselm screamed in my face, called me a madman, but I must tell someone what we have found. They say there is a group of archaeologists from Castel Ravello at the Termes ruins. Oh. Is this nearby? Yes, the cameo. The location they're talking about, is it exactly where we're standing right now? This area? Dang. Well, let's go. Long ago, before Toussaint was even founded probably, there must have been a lot of elves living here. But you know, the usual story. When the humans came here, they kind of took over everything. Oh dear God. No. No! Ow! I need Tony Owl. I'm trying to freaking trap you here, but actually you don't even sink into the ground. Is that normal? Oh, maybe because the ground is not really pure dirt here? We need Golden Oriole. Yes, Golden Oriole, my savior. These guys are level 46. It's a little bit higher than I was expecting. And you know what it means every time we see Archospores. It probably means somebody's died here. Hey! Give me some poison! Thank you! And my sword! I haven't repaired it for so long! Ooh! Yeah! This is the best! You are taking so much effort to kill, my goodness. Marginally better when you guys don't burrow underground though, so that's a bit of a small blessing. There you go. Am I running really low? 64%. 96. I've only killed monsters in my trip so far, no humans. Is that the cameo? I saw something red here. These guys were archaeologists, right? Well, I didn't see a cameo here. Look at that. They even have gigantic statues they recovered. What about here? Letter written in Elder speech. I can read it. Greetings to you, dear mother. I write to you now just before midday, as I promised. I hope my letter finds you in good health. Very little of note has happened here since you left. Despite your warnings, we get on well with the humans. They are so fascinating in the way they obsess over death. Caffeine, if you can imagine it. Admitted to Blathnade, she really likes Arnold, the miller's son. Personally, I've nothing against this. But I know where you are, in Dol Blathana. That would be unthinkable. I went to visit Malschlen's grave recently. Yes, I know you won't approve of that. Since when do the Enshe care for the graves of their loved ones? Yet living among people necessarily means we take on some of their customs. Human customs. While there, I happened to learn the humans plan to build a village near Creven Carn. This is difficult, for personally, it does not bother me, but Blathnade, you know her, began screaming about how this was a profanation, and they have countless other perfectly good spots where they could build their village. I hope this will not grow into some larger conflict. We have it so good here. Oh. History as we know it. If we read all the history books, it's gonna tell us, oh, the humans got rid of all the elves. But yeah, some of them must have been fine with each other. It's not all hate. Scroll from Creven Carn, the place where the humans wanted to make a new settlement, or right next to it. Then the eldest of the Enshe ends a speech in which he tells of the dead's deeds. The body, covered in a shroud, is then placed on a pyre made of alderwood. A further layer of wood is placed on top. When the pyre is finished, the mourners gather around and form a circle. The eldest of the Enshe places a torch to the pyre. Then 5 members of the dead's family each do the same. The fire is fed throughout the night until the first glimmers of dawn. The mourners then part and go to their homes, only to return. Then the remains of the pyre are raked and bone fragments are sought out among the ashes. The eldest places the bones in an urn, previously filled with ash from the pyre. The urn is then sealed and placed in the family's chamber in the burial grounds. Then the mourners go to... This is not written in Elder speech, right? So it might be like a human documenting what the elves do. It sounds like their cremation ceremonies. The land upon which we've built a new civilization. There is a lot of history in the grounds. We don't really know what happened with the cameo. It's not here. And Matthias disappeared. We don't know where he went either. But maybe it's best to stop here before we get too deep into it. Okay. Knight for hire. We're getting a little bit further and further away from where I want to go now, because I want to go here. But there's so many things everywhere. This one is a contract. Contract. You know what? Let's go here. This one. I'm hoping one of these places we go to is gonna have a fast travel point. So that something would have come out of me going on this trip here. Oh, look! Bits of the former... whatever this was. Castle. Town wall. Something. Now what's going on? Oh? Big feat to fill. The first group.
You are one damn squirrel.
Oh no! Wait, did people die already? Hold on. We gotta help the workers. Oh! Oh, that's a worker. What's going on here?
Leave me, please, sir.
Explode. Oh. Well, I think we've overpowered them. Something to do with Lebioda?
Thank you, good sir. You would be the famous Witcher, would you not?
Exactly.
I shall hitch my wagon and set off for the monument works at once. They await me there.
So they were transporting a monument and they got attacked by bandits? I'm guessing the bandits didn't want to steal the monument, but they wanted money or something? Why did we wait until nighttime? I don't know, but there was a whole bunch of blood here and a dead horse! No, I don't like this. Hey, I kinda liked it better when it was morning time. Why did I wait a day? Sky is very nice though. Lovely. Let me just pick up all this stuff again and we'll make it daytime. Cause I was traveling during the day. Give it back to me. I think we got a quest for this. Something about Lebioda? Or maybe it's been completed already. The big steps one that we just did. No, I don't know where it is anymore. I guess it's just a new variation on random events that can be found at the question mark.